Do you like podcasts and want to make one of your own?
Just some last minute shenanigans. This is raw ASMR. Raw ASMR. I'll just tell you a little bit about raw ASMR. Basically, it's just an ASMR in stereo with raw sound like the way it's meant to be. Raw sound. I hope everyone's having a great day. I do have some cool triggers here, and I'm just booting up a few things at the moment. That's why we're settling into this. Okay. Hope everyone's had a good day, and I just hope that your day was quite pleasant and you are keeping safe. You are much loved, and I think if life is stressing you or bringing you down, you can always come by my stream. I'm here to make you feel better. So, which is it gonna be? Some chick floating out her boob tube while she's licking the mic? Oh, you can come around here and I won't judge you. Jesus Christ, who's this fiasco? Oh my God, it's Nathan Cavallera. Good Lord, I thought he was dead. I'm joking. Absolutely not. He's well and truly alive, Dion. Jesus. Okay, let's have a look here. I'm just going to boot up everything right now. I'll be back in one tickaroo. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Hello, welcome back to my stream. Today, we're going to look at a few things. I just got to go on Stream Manager. Okay. Yeah, I can read that. So, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream the chat from YouTube and everything, so makes it easier. So I'm going to bring this out here. Man, this computer is so slow. It's so slow. Yeah, I might just keep it on here. It's easy. It's better. Okay. So we're gonna put it on YouTube and everything. So yeehaw. Okay. So let's do a trigger that I was going to do from yesterday, and I didn't have the gloves, but now I have the gloves, man. So we'll do some leather sounds. Leather. Do some leather sounds now. Maybe I can put the gloves on. It's probably better. Low, deep voice sound. Try and make it really nice for you. Oh, it smells like fish. I'm joking, alright. It smells good. We got a few new subscribers. We've got Mr. Spunk Doodle. Love that name, it's freaking awesome. Mr. Spunk Doodle. And Bobby C. I love Bobby C too, that's cool. It's a cool name. And he's on YouTube, and we can actually see the chat on YouTube as well, straight through the stream, which is brilliant. Should have done that to begin with, but basically means that it's just left and right audio together. It's just raw ASMR, so what we're hearing. I'm not trying to overcomplicate ASMR too much because it's not the point of ASMR. The point of ASMR is the nice trigger sound. So, anyway, I'll talk a little bit more deeply. Just have to adjust this down a little bit just so you can hear a bit more of the ASMR that I'm doing. So we'll just cap that music back a little bit, okay? So that'll be alright. Okay, let's try it again. love reading out horoscopes as well. So if you have a horoscope that you want read it out, I can read you out your horoscope. So just like the sands of the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Fucking hell. Okay. I'm not going to go there, people, okay? I have to also point out too that we have 46 followers. 46, man. That's smoking good, man. Awesome. So, keep up the views, man, and keep up the following, because this is freaking awesome. It's that sound you get when you have a raincoat and you're moving your arms and you're swishing your arms back and forth. It's that sound you make, that material. Any trigger requests, put them down in the chat, and we can definitely do them for you. So, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Twitch, of course. It's like a little farting noise. Fart. Some people actually like this sound. This sounds different, and that's what they like. So. Sounds cool. So, I was 3 stories up on a roof today. Still got the flu. Still suffering the fucking flu. And a guy down bottom goes, "Can I borrow your drill?" I'm like, "No fucking way. I'm getting down from here. I'm still fixing the rest of this roof together. You can go stuff yourself. Because I'll give you $100. I'm like, "No, you can go fuck yourself." I'm not stopping my job to give you a drill that I'm 3 to 4 stories up. Don't think so, champ. I'm sorry, man, but I ain't gonna do that. Nah. Especially when I'm feeling like this, it's just like, yeah, nah, fuck that, you know? Yeah. So I was just looking around my room here, and I have some RC cars that I got up here. I've got a custom built hot rod that I did, which is pretty cool. And I also did a Hyper 7, turned it from a gas power to an EP, which is really cool too. Also got a plane up there as well. And I've got a few other stuff too. But yeah, I just like collecting and doing them, which is really, really cool. I reckon I might do some drawing. What do you reckon? Sounds good. This is definitely a popular either writing or do coloring. Sounds cool. Especially on the hollow area. Listen to this. Good. And then hollow. And hollow. Good. And hollow. That sounds so cool. yeah, it's really, really cool. So, when I was really young, I lived in a haunted house. And when I say young, I say 6 or 7, still quite can say young. And my mum and dad didn't really believe in that kind of thing. And as being a youngster, you're kind of open to everything. Well, I used to get haunted by sounds in my room at night, and my toys would go missing all the time, and I wouldn't understand why the hell they go missing all the time. I thought it was my bigger brother that was actually stealing my toys just to piss me off, but it wasn't the case. And every time I'd tell my mum and dad that my brother's been stealing my shit, like, they turn around and go, so upset, and my brother's obviously like, I can't believe you dobbed me in for something I haven't fucking done. So it sort of went on like that, and I never believed my brother, and I thought, nah, my brother's taking it, just being a dick. And as the years went on, it started getting worse. I started getting footsteps in my room. I remember that. And the weirdest part was, it was like somebody walking like this on floorboards. Problem was, we had carpet and there's no fresh floorboards. So that's some spooky shit to tell you. And I remember as I got older, alright, I'm getting called out by a kid back in the Hey, I'm back. So, wrong number. Blah, blah, blah. So where was I? Oh. So, the hauntings kept going, and my parents wouldn't believe me. They thought I was just making up shit, you know. But my dad could see the general fear in my eyes. Like, I wasn't telling bullshit, man. Like, I was telling the truth. And one night, his footsteps just got so bad, and I could see this black mist. Well, it's the only way I can explain it. Like a mist come over my bed, and I remember putting my, hear footsteps, and you can see this thing coming over, and I remember putting the quilt cover over my head, and it would do this to me every single night. I was petrified to sleep in that room, but fortunately I had to sleep in that room every night. I was lucky sometimes on the weekends I'll sleep in the lounge room or sleep in my brother's room, and I felt a lot safer. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Coin. Thanks for the follow too, buddy. Thank you. It was scary for me. And I hear other stories about other people when they were haunted when I was a kid. And I'm not alone on that, But I remember praying to God that, this thing won't hurt me or whatnot. And I didn't feel any protection from that. I'd pray, and God, please don't let this thing come tonight. and it would still come. As life moved on, I kind of lost a bit of faith in Christ and Christianity, because it's almost like it didn't save me, it didn't help me. It's like the angels weren't there to help me, and I totally lost faith. As I got older, as a teenager, well, you don't really care. Well, you look further on in life and move out, and you buy your own house and everything like that. And then one day I moved out, and I thought to myself, geez, I look back on that and go, I don't ever want to go through that ever again. I spent a lot of years of my life in a haunted house that I had to live in, and I just didn't feel protected. I didn't feel... I've always got love from my parents and stuff, but they just thought I just had an overreactive imagination or something. And one day, I finally went into a church, and the priest was there, and he said, come in, no worries. I said, yeah, come in. And we just had a chat with him. And I thought to myself, this guy was really good and understanding. And so I ended up having a conversation with him in a nice church, nice little church it was, in Adelaide. And I'm like, oh, nice, blah, blah, blah. I just got talking. And he said to me, are you Christian? I said, no, not really, no. He goes, not really? Well, you're not a Christian. I said, well, I am a Christian, but I lost a lot of faith many years ago. And I lost a lot of faith because the ghosts and everything when I was a lot younger. And he said, the reason why, you guys think of it like this, he said, the reason why that this thing didn't hurt you, even though it's scary to see, is because God sent his angels there to protect you, and you didn't know it. I said, well, it was still there. Yeah, but it didn't hurt you. I said, yeah, true. So God was actually protecting you, and you didn't even know it. You didn't see it that way. That totally, it was that and a few other things too, but it totally restored my faith into that, because I didn't see it that way when I was younger. So the answer to your question, Coin, yeah, I do believe in God still. I believe in God, but I don't go to church, and I just find that is I'd rather spend time with my family. I believe in God, but I just want to spend that time with my family, and teach my family about, God and stuff. If they want to, it's their choice. But I think when I got into learning Reiki, it was completely different. I'd finally found a way I could protect myself from bad energy and bad things. And that made me feel more complete myself, that I can still ask for God for love and peace and to help me out from bad things, but I can also use my Reiki to help cleanse the bad energy and keep the good energy around me, especially around my family and stuff, especially around you watching. That's why I like to give them free Reiki, So the point of this story that I'm telling you is the fact that I realized that I was I was just so disappointed that God wasn't there for me when I seen this shit happening, and it was real, man. But yeah, I do believe in God. in my own way. But on the flip side, it's like there's something that I can do now that I don't have to be scared of anything like that, because I know how to deal with it, which is brilliant. That's cool. That sounds awesome. Listen to that sound. That sounds sick. Listen to that. Sounds cool. Let's try. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try the keyboard. So yeah. Playing the keyboard. So yeah. Sweet as. So to answer your question, Colleen, yeah, man, I still believe in God, but it's just in my own way. I don't go to church. I'd rather go and spend time with my family, you know what I mean? That's what I like to do. I like to spend time on here, you know, spread the word of Reiki. And just in case you don't know what Reiki is old, ancient Japanese spiritual healing. It's not Christianity, it's no religion, it's just an ancient healing. People pay stupid amounts of money to get Reiki done on them for natural healing, and to be honest, I can't understand why people can't have it for free. Why not? You know, it's free, man. So this is raw ASMR. It's totally raw. Okay. Let's go and get out some of this. This is a nice one too. This is very, very nice. So, I had another weird story to tell you. When I was a lot younger, I used to hang around with a few childhood friends of mine when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 8 or 9. And there was me, a guy named Leon, and a guy named Chad, good friends of mine from school, back in Adelaide in Australia. And we used to hang around lots on the weekend, and we were down a place called Port Adelaide at the time, and they were knocking down a lot of old houses, really old houses. I mean, like these are houses that were like over 100 years old, but they were falling apart, you know. So anyway, get to this one house. It's complete, but they've just ripped the shit out of the front yard. And it was so old, and you know when you go in and it's an old house, and they've got big doorways. So we go in this doorway, and the key's in the front fucking door, man. I'm like, fuck, man. So we just open it up, and fair enough, you know, still plaster and everything on the walls. But this house was really weird. It was like mainly all kitchen. And it only had like 2 rooms, which is really bizarre. Jesus. And anyway, go in there, it's cracked floorboards and everything, wooden floorboards. And I said to my mate, what the fuck is this, you know? It's like, yeah, it's creepy, man. Didn't feel anything weird or anything in there, but it was just creepy, man. And it was just so spooky, man. Like, there was all these numbers on the wall, like someone tried to do like mathematics on the wall, but it was all written down like from big letters, all written down like really fucking weird, hey? Some weird shit, man. And I still remember it from this day, like how fucking weird the house was. There was weird drawings on the wall and shit. Like, not devil drawings or anything like that, but there was just fucking weird shit, man. It's just really, really weird. And the rooms were really small, but really, really, really high. High rooms, man. It's fucking huge, because them old houses, they're like really high. High roofs, big doorways, big plaster fucking corners up there and shit. It's unbelievable. So yeah, it's unbelievable. I used to hang out all the time. There's one time there, my mate Leon, we were like about 12 or so, and hey man, how you doing, bro? Good, man. Hey, Just. Thanks for the follow, dude. Mwah. Thanks for the 5. You're a legend. Yeah, I do, huh? Bugger the booty, mate. I'm here giving real raw ASMR. So, that's what it's all about. It's about bringing the ASMR back. I'm glad that you followed, man. That's awesome. Thanks, man. You know, I believe in what I'm doing too, man. And I think, you know, if I do get affiliated and I do stay on here, no matter if I do make money off of this, it's all going to go charity, a whole lot. Because, you know, I'm that kind of person. I don't believe in doing things for money. I believe that everyone should be equal and have everything. Same as anyone that has money or not, you know, so that's what I'll do. Sure, man. Sometimes you just got to do something good in life, and even if it's helping other people, you know, that's cool. That's really cool shit. Anyway, Just, dude, what have you been doing today? Had a good day? To let everyone know, we are live on YouTube as well, not only on Twitch as well. So this is cool. It's best of both worlds, and I can see the chat from YouTube as well as from Twitch as well. So if you're on YouTube, hey man, put down some words in the chat, give us an idea of triggers that you want me to do, and I'll pop them on here for you. There's no worries, man. And you know, it's another thing too, I'm sick of seeing on Twitch, is how people get these channel points. Why do you need channel points, man? If everyone votes, hey, put up a vote thing. Hey, if everyone wants to do some Reiki, let's do some Reiki. Let's do some nice Reiki, man. I just don't think you need to have channel points. You can have some other things on the screen you can fuck around with. I just don't think need to make money off you watching. You know, if you want to donate to a charity, by all means do it. And you know, you've got my blessing. But, you know, I'm not here to make money from you. And I was thinking about also when people spend bits and shit, and I'm like, oh, well, when you affiliated, you have to use bits. Alright, I'll do it. And it'll just go on one pool thing, and it'll go to the charity of everyone's choice. How's that sound? Spin a fucking wheel, find out what charity it goes for, and I'll start handing it to charity. I just think it's a great idea, you know? I mean, why should I earn money off of here when there's some guy out there that can't feed himself for the next week because he's out in the fucking streets? Like, that's how I see it. Just help people, man. You can't help everyone, but fuck, you can help people, man, in different ways, you know? And I'm sure they're grateful deep inside. That sounds awesome. Any trigger requests, man, chuck them down in the chat, man. and we'll get this cracking, eh? I do mouth sounds as well, just none of the ones that sound like you're sucking on anything. You know what I mean? It's just fucking wrong, man. And you can swear on this stream. Just no discrimination or anything like that. But yeah, I allow people to swear on me, I swear. So, I'm Aussie, I swear. It's in my nature. We're backward, just like the rest of the Aussies. No, we're not. I hope you're great where you are. And if anyone knows their star sign, let me know. Because I can actually read out your star sign for today. Yeah, and if you're in America, like, we're a day ahead of you, man. You can actually get your star sign read a day early, man. How sick is that? Because you're getting it read from Australia. Yeah, a day tomorrow's. How cool is that? That's awesome. I wonder where's Amazing tonight. Where is he? Must be asleep, I think. You know, we had a conversation yesterday about these young girls jumping on Twitch with licking 3DOs, dressing sexy and all that stuff. Look, you know, let's clear this up a bit, shall we? This sound is ASMR, not with my boobs out. I don't have boobs. I do, but they're pretty gross, right? I ain't gonna flow them out here so you can run away and go, oh God, my screen's cracked. No. I'm not going to do that. But I'll tell you right now, right? That young lady that's on Twitch right now, doing that now, licking that there, showing her leg or whatever, that's someone's daughter, man. A well-respected man's daughter is in a fucking room doing that. And she's probably not living with parents. And, you know, if mum and dad knew what she was doing, I'm sure they'd give her a beat down. I was sad to say, but coming from a father myself, fuck, man. My daughter was doing that, man. Fuck me, man. Be like, you're banned from the internet, man. I'm just like, nah. Realistically, I teach my daughters differently. I teach them, hey, look, don't make yourself cheap. Be yourself, man. Be yourself. But there's people out there, they'll beg to differ with me and go, dude, you're wrong. Yeah, it's just my 2 cents, man. Not starting anything, just my 2 cents. So, here's a cool story for you. When I was younger, with my mate Leon and Chad, 12 years old. This is one day after school. Always ride our 20-inch push bikes. And anyway, so we're down Port Adelaide, and there was a bike track down there. It's got a real big, steep start off, and it goes right down, a little bit of a jump, and then it just goes around like, you know. Anyway, my mate Leon's like, oh yeah, I'm meeting this Melissa here. I'm like, excuse me, Melissa from school? He goes, yeah. Her and Rachel, this other chick. I said, okay. Oh, you got a girlfriend? He's like, no, she's just really nice, you know. So we're down the bike track, and she comes over with her friend, and she goes, oh, how you going, blah, blah, blah. So my mate and her are talking, and I'm still riding my push bike, just looking at them and just doing that, with Chad racing him around and that, on the push bike. Anyway, he's like, oh, Leon's like, come on, let's go back to Melissa's house. She's got a cool study that her parents let her use, and it's got heaps of books and stuff. All right, so why not? So the day's still only young for us, so we went back to her place. And everything was all good. And the mum was there and that with her sister. That was fine. And, you know, we were just in this big study. And it was really, really cool, hey? And anyway, we're just talking, blah, 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 like we do, being stupid. And anyway, her dad comes home, right? Her dad's a biker, right? And he comes in and goes, he starts drinking and stuff, and he's like, these young lads hanging around here, you better keep your door open, buddy. It's being weird. And I'm just like, oh my God. This guy's just wants trouble because his daughter's there and her friend. And I'm just like, I said to Chad now, I said, I'm going. He's like, no, don't leave us here, man. We want to stay for a bit longer, but so stay with us. I'm like, oh, fuck. So anyway, I stayed there with him, and it started getting worse, and the dad's friend come over, and they started drinking as well, and they had a barbecue at the back, and the only way to get out was through the back. And anyway, I'm like, no, I'm out of here, because they're like just saying stupid stuff to us, smart stuff, your dad and that, and I'm like, no, I'm out of here. And anyway, we're going out and grabbing our push bikes, and he's like, these guys are tough, are you? And I'm just like, oh God. I'm like, no, yeah, you are, you're tough, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, mate, I'm going home. And they're like, oh, what, you don't want to hang around and see what finds out? I'm just like, nope. And me and Chad grabbed the push bikes and walked out, and they're like following us out, like talking to us and that, saying nasty shit and that, the dad and the friend. I'm just like, look, I just followed Come here because my mate come in, he knows her from school in our class. Anyway, we took off and we left my mate Leon there. So anyway, probably no more than 5 minutes later, we've already left this Melissa's house, and we've gone back to the bike track. And next minute, Leon's come fucking pedaling like nothing. He's like, fucking go. I'm like, what the fuck? Apparently, the dad turned around to Leon, and they actually backed him in the corner, and they were going to fight him because they were drunk. He's like, got out there, grabbed my thing, and he goes, my bike, and I just took off. I'm never going back there ever again. I'm like, and you didn't see that? Seriously, man. Your head's got rocks in it, bro. Fucking hell. And like, this dude and his friend actually ran after him, barefooted, chasing Leon on the push bike. So we were legging it on their push bikes. And we got away. Oh, fuck, man. These guys would have killed us, man. Like, they were big bikers. Like, you don't mess with bikers, man. Fuck. So, a great way to support my channel is to absolutely follow my channel. I love it. I love as many followers as I can, and I love chatting to different people, and the people you meet on here, like Just Roy and Coin Cash. You know, these guys are awesome. You know, it's like getting to meet different people all the time, and it's awesome. I like hearing other people's opinions and everything. It's awesome. It's awesome. Hey, how you going? I'm good. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for supporting me, man. Awesome. I'm pretty good. I'm sick, but I'm recovering. I'm on the road to recovery. How you been, man? How you been going? If you have any trigger requests, man, jot them down in the chat here. We'll pop them out for you. It's not a problem. And just a question, I was meant to start at 5, I started at fucking 4. Oh, cool, excellent, that's lovely, man. Do you know another thing, Zaya? Can I call you Zaya? AK Zaya. Is that okay? If you know what your star sign is, I can read out your star sign today. If you want me to, I can do that for everyone. you just got to look up your star sign so I can read it in the chat, and then I can read it out. But if you're just enjoying the sounds, just chill with me and enjoy the sounds. Are you Pisces? Do you want me to read it out for you? Sure do. Of course I'll read it out for you, man. So look what we got here. This like's pissing me off now and then. My tablet's a dick. It's okay, you can swear on here a little bit, it's fine. Just no discrimination, that's all. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got here. Okay, Pisces. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I've got to put it in the right star sign thingamajiggy. Let's have a look here. Okay, so Pisces, June the 17th. Don't think too much. Instead, imagine you're stuck and you can only excrete yourself by making an energetic jump. As you do, momentous and enjoyable outcome as a result. Other people prefer your warmth and understanding, ways to a cool-headed approach, and return this warmth. Be careful not to get engulfed by your overly passionate appetite for life. That's really cool. I really like that. That is very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very cool. So what star sign I am? I'm a Cancer. So I'll read mine out today. Let's have a look. Not Gemini. I'm not Gemini, man. I'm a Cancer man. Okay, let's go back to signs again. Whoa. Just a smaller version of me in the center, but it's all cool. It says for Cancer, June the 17th, you feel drawn to beauty and luxurious things that are expensive. It could be that the most beautiful things in your life are often those that are the simplest and mostly come without expensive price tag at all. Keep your eyes peeled for these treasures, the wonders of the world. You're able to sense them and recognize their true warmth, more clarity than ever. That's very cool. That's cool. That is really cool. Back to live scene. There we go. You don't know any Cancers? Now you do. Now you know one. You know me now. You know me now, bro. I'm a Cancer. Yeah. So now you're like, I don't know. Now I do know. It's cool. Alright. If anyone else, just roll. If you want to put your star sign down, I can read that too. Coin, cash, same thing. So in the meantime, what else can I tell you? Oh, I'll tell you a good one. About Capricorn, sure. I'll tell you about Capricorn. Okay, let's go back to signs. Okay, so June 17th, you feel completely comfortable and have a chance to accomplish something worthwhile. Being determined to make a success, people notice your enthusiasm and offer their support. Stay in contact with old friends and make new ones, many of whom are likely to become involved in shaping your future beneficially. That's cool. Man, that is cool. Isn't it? Shit. Put it underneath there, that's better. Whoops. Wrong scene. There we are. Cool. That's awesome. I love the wisdom, the way there's this wisdom and everything's written in the star signs is so cool, isn't it? So cool. Okay. Where was I now on that other story? Let me think. Okay. If people want to hear about hauntings, I can tell you some real good ones about hauntings. Okay. So, you wouldn't have known this. Oh, good. You're going to like this one because these are real stories. I'll tell you a little something. Before I was a Reiki master, and I lived back in Adelaide, I used to volunteer for a paranormal investigators Adelaide. Yeah, right. They were called. And they used to do research on the old Adelaide jail. Being a bred-born South Australian from Adelaide, I joined this mob, and my job was to keep an eye on the cameras, do EVP sessions, and try to document spirit voices by computer, because I'm really good at computers. So we're at the Adelaide jail one night, and there's not really much that's going on, you know, just the general stuff, trying to do EVPs. One of the lead investigators there is a woman. She said that she's picked up some spirit voices in the new cell block, what they call as a new cell block. It's the new-ish cell block, and it was one of them cells where it was only a single story, but they had it was single story, but it had like netting over top, because the prisoners could eat in like a cafeteria up above them. So the void prisoners throwing themselves off and committing suicide, they would put cyclone fence up there. So anyway, we're in this new place, and the doors are so fucking thick. They're hugely thick, right? And I'm not joking, they're like thick iron doors, and it's to stop the prisoners getting out. It takes 2 guards to open the door to move it. Like, that's how heavy this fucking door is, and it's on both sides, so the prisoners can't escape. So we're at one end, which the doors open. Took 3 of us to open it, because I'm not as muscly as what you think. So we opened it up, no worries, the door's open. The other side was closed, not locked, but closed. No wind that night. Summer's night, so nice and warm, not cold. Cell block is icy fucking cold. Like, it's, as you know, it's concrete, mortar, and that's all it is. So it's going to be cold in there, regardless if there's a spirit in there. So we are at one end where the door was open, facing the other door that's closed. And one of the investigators said, "We know you're in here. We're getting high EMF spikes. You're making your presence known. Can you do something?" And I had this night vision camera facing the other door, and I'm facing around, and I'm on the other side of the block, but near the open door, looking down, and set it again, and you can hear like sounds like this right down the end of the block. It's weird. And so anyway, I'm like, what the hell? So we're trying to document stuff, couldn't see much, so I went a bit closer. So I'm about a little bit closer than halfway in the cell block, watching the door. And so they keep trying to get the spirit to trigger something. And I kid you not, it happened so fast. The end cell block door opened about that wide and slammed. Me, the other investigator, dropped our shit and ran out the door back where we come from, because we just can't believe that the door fucking opened by itself and fucking slammed down the other end. Like, apparently that's never happened there. And we caught it on camera. So it was pretty good. But I worked with them for quite a while. And so I had a lot of investigations with there. I've had a lot of investigations looking into the old Heaven nightclub in Adelaide, which burnt down. They rebuilt it, but it was said that one of the patrons tried to get out of the burning building, but she got trapped up in the attic part. She was trying to get out the fire exit up there, and she was locked in. She burnt to death. So they reckon they can actually hear this woman screaming up there from time to time. Far out. And I tell you, when you're in a place and you're getting EVPs on recording, when you play them back and their voices you didn't hear when you were in there by yourself, you seriously shit your pants, because you're just like, I know for a fucking fact that wasn't here before. And then you're just like, fuck. I'm telling you, I've never been so fucking terrified. And they say, oh, you get used to it. No, you don't get used to it. Because every bit of type of evidence you get is random. You're never expecting it. I'll tell you that much. So, after the hauntings I experienced as a kid and stuff, I looked out for something that can help protect me. And Reiki was awesome. And that's what I did. I did Reiki. And I've never felt so confident in myself as awesome. But now I can actually spread good energies into a room with crystals. And I can get rid of the negative energies, which is excellent. So that's cool. And yes, I have done a couple of house clearings. I have done that too. And as far as we know, it worked. So a lot of people go and get some sage, burn some sage. It doesn't always work, I'm telling you. You need to help something cross over when it's earthbound. You need help. You need help from someone that knows what they're doing. And you need the help and guidance of the angels of God with Reiki to help clear the room. So yeah. So what is Reiki? Just in case you guys don't know, it is an ancient Japanese spiritual healing that's been used for centuries in Japan. In the Western world, it's getting more and more popular over here, I've noticed. But basically, you can channel the energy, and you can basically use this energy to heal people. And it's some of the same sort of guide thing as Feng Shui, Tai Chi, all that kind of thing. Anyway, so if anyone has a star sign to put up for me to read, I will surely read out your star sign. And don't forget to ask me for a trigger to do for you. I'll no problem do it for you. Yep, it's no problem, guys. Now, if you want to support me, please, I insist you to follow my channel. I will give you great ASMR, great horoscopes, and some Reiki. And yeah, it'd be really cool. Well, yeah, it can help. It can also help with mental illness, spiritual illnesses, so any dark energy. See what it is, Zaya. If you put out negative energy, right, you will receive negative energy. So if you're nasty to someone, you're going to get nastiness back. If you be good to someone, you'll get good positive energy back. Sure, you'll get some negative energy too, but you've got to learn not to take it aboard. You've got to learn to sort of go, yeah, whatever. You're not going to ruin my day. You know? It's what I call as reflection and deflection. Deflection is when you pretend there's a wall in between you and the person giving you the dark energy, and that wall is stopping you from getting that dark energy, right? So you just tell the truth of what you think in your heart to that person. Hey dude, don't like what you're doing. You're just poison. I'm going. Turn around, walk on. You don't take any bad energy. If bad energy is not received, you still keep your good energy. In return, you've walked away as a better person. Because what's the first thing that happens when we take on bad energy from people that are nasty to us? Now, we walk away, we think about it, and we carry that energy, and we feel sad inside. Makes us lose concentration. It's bad. So, but not taking that bad energy, it makes yourself feel better. And that's pretty much what it is. I just want to do a shout out also for a beautiful ASMRist. She's absolutely wonderful, and she's probably on now too, but she's called Meadow Fairy. She has tried to support my channel so much, so I totally owe it to her. So if you haven't followed Meadow Fairy on ASMR, man, you got to follow her. She's absolutely awesome. Beautiful ASMRs, and guess what? She is a Reiki master like me, man. How sick is that? 2 Reiki masters, man. How awesome is that? So basically, I've done a few private jobs for people where I go into their house and I bless their house, and we can alter certain parts of their house in Feng Shui to bring in the calm, clear energy. I've cleared the occupants with Reiki by crystal healing, and I've also cleansed the house and let all the nice energy flow again back into the house. And the amount of feedback I get from people are just like, you are such a beautiful person, thank you so much, thank you for helping me. You've made my house feel safe and secure again. And hey, it just makes me feel good that I helped someone, you know. And that's wonderful. And that's what I love about helping people. And then, you know, me doing this as well, everyone's gonna, you know, love ASMR, but hey, if I can give you some Reiki at home, you feel better yourself and more confident, hey, your day's going to be even better. So probably maybe once a month or so. It's just privately. I don't advertise it as a job, but I definitely do it, and I do it for people that really need it, especially if there's something in the house. But a cleansing can take up to an hour or so, and then I need to cleanse the occupants, and then I cleanse the occupants, and that can take up to another 45 minutes to cleanse them, and then I'll probably go back a few days later and just do another quick cleanse through the house, just to make sure there's no residing negative energy left. And when there isn't, the house just feels free and cleansed. It's just cool. It's just really cool, you know. It's like, hell yeah, I'll help people out. Because like I said, I know what it feels like to be haunted when I was a kid, and especially kids. Especially kids, man. Especially kids. Because I was one of them kids that got haunted when I was a kid. Never got possessed or anything weird, but hell, there was something there in that house. And that really changed my views about what fucking ghosts are real, man. It's just like, yeah, paranormal's real. When you witness it firsthand, especially when, yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I got heaps of stories. I bought a house as a in Tennyson, Adelaide. Nice area, nice place and that. No, that's okay. So anyway, I bought this place, this apartment, did it up, and every night I'd leave it, have a couple of beers, and then go back to where I was staying, and then no shit, like, shit would go missing all the time. It didn't feel weird in the place or nothing like that, just shit would go missing. Paintbrushes, trowels and shit would go missing. Sometimes fucking little tools I've left there gone missing, like Allen keys and shit. It just wouldn't make sense and just go missing. And so what I did, one night, I thought, fuck it, man. I took my laptop there and I took a webcam, and you know, like the Logitech ones, the round ball ones, just sat it on top, put my laptop so it wouldn't shut off, and put it in the PowerPoint so it'd stay all night, and I just left it in between where the hallway was and one of the bedrooms straight across from it, and the door was closed, and there's a sliding door over here. And I was just like, okay, I'll leave it there, see what happens, who knows. Could be someone trying to get in, maybe I'm not locking shit up properly. But then they'd really trash it, you know. So I'll leave it. Anyway, next day, came back, and it's just like, oh, okay, it's recorded for hours and hours and hours. So just done a quick skip through it. And the fucking sliding door actually moved back real fast, went bang. And it went forward, bang, a few times, and you hear footsteps because of the slate flooring. You hear footsteps. There's no one in the fucking house. You clearly see there's no one in the hallway because the lights are on. I left them on all night, and it's no one fucking there. So I'm telling you, that was real. So I put it up on YouTube to see what other people thought about it. And it got fucking heaps of views. And then for some reason, it was there for years. For some reasons, I checked back on it one day, and it said that your video's been taken down for copyright issues. The fuck? Copyright issues? There was nothing to copy about it. It was just showing a video, a raw video. But no, apparently it was, and they took it off. Pretty crazy. It got shitloads of views. Yeah, very cool. But so what did I do with the place? I renovated it and I didn't live in it. I fucking sold it. I sold it. And I made a bit of profit on it too, so that's good. But, yeah, no. But no, I didn't. There's no way I was going to live in something like that. Even though it was very nice. Nah, fuck that. Hey, who's it? This is a heat bag. So I think it's got them little heat beads in it. Yeah. Oh, it's Who's it? Who's it? I love your name, man. That's freaking cool. Yeah, it's just one of them heat bags. So if you injure a muscle, heat it up in the mic, like the end's all good. Hey, who's that? What are we here? What's your star sign? I'll read you out your star sign for today. What do you reckon? Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. That sounds awesome. Sounds good, eh? And like I said, this is raw ASMR. This is what ASMR is about, man. It's about no trickery, nothing. It's just about real person moving a bag of fucking beans inside this little fucking sack. That sounds cool. And I'm doing this for you, man. And I love to have a good chat with these guys. These guys are cool. I meet so much cool people on here, man. It's awesome. Oh, no shit. That's fucked. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Sometimes that happens, eh? It'll say it won't refresh the chat. Or it just says chat's unavailable. I don't know why it does that. Actually, they've done that to me, not yesterday, day before. I was listening to another ASMR or something. I was just watching. Excuse me, and the same shit happened, eh? Yeah, so you're not alone, man. I have an action issue or something. So what star sign are you? Yeah, sure, Isaiah. Of course I can. About Leo. Okay, let's go to the signs. Okay. Okay, so, about Leo. June the 17th. In a give and take mood, you're likely to argue your point of view in an open and honest way that's appreciated and is responded in a similar fashion. People sense your positive intentions and are motivated and encouraged by such an easygoing attitude, helping you overcome and prevent any future mix-ups and resolve any long-standing disagreements. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. Back to live scene. That's cool. Very cool. Does anyone else want me to read their star sign? Giddy up. I'm right here and I can do it for you. Any trigger requests? I can do that for you too. Yeah. So, I kept moving the mouse with the bottom of the bean bag. Has anyone had a bean bag and you've just gone, let's just go fucking woof, jump off and bang on it, watch all beans go when I've done that. Shit time to clean it up. How do you get your zodiac sign? So basically, if you're born in January to whatever, that's what star sign you are. So let's have a look here. You'll have to have a look. So what you do is just Google who's it, just Google and just go put in what star sign is whatever month you're born in, and it will tell you straight what it is. It's an easy way of doing it. Sometimes Google's a bastard too. It's like, Google, I shouldn't say that because she listens, or it listens. You say, can you turn off the Samsung TV? And it goes, okay, turning the bedroom TV off. It's not the bedroom TV, it's the lounge room fucking TV. Fucking hell. So then it turns off the wrong TV, right? And the kid's like, ha ha ha, suck shit, Dad. And then I'm just like, oh. Okay, who? How about I'll read Aries, eh? Alright, let's check it out, eh? Aries. Aries. Back to the sign scene. Raw. Okay, so June the 17th. Make plans, but remain open to guidance and suggestions which makes others make. Eventually, you can add the finishing touches as required. Shared activities or trips could help to expand your horizons and help make new contacts. Don't be shy of confrontation or rebuff constructive criticism. Otherwise, any exchange of views is just a waste of time. There you go. How sweet is that? That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. Okay. Do you want to try a different trigger? Has anyone got a different trigger? Yeah, I can tap on something. Would you like to tap on wood? Or would you like me to tap like that or tap with nails? Or do you want me to tap like this? Or I can draw, I can sign, or I can go. It's up to you, AK Zaya. I can get a nail, it's like a glove with nails on it, and you can go, sounds really cool. Oops. Absolutely, yeah, heaps. Is that okay? Nice and bassy. Or do you want something a little bit more with wood in it? Just let me know, okay? AK Zaya. I own heaps of crystals, heaps. When I actually do healing, I actually use clear crystal quartz, and I own like 50 of them. I do have other crystals. Tapping on the wood is great, sure. If you want me to get the nails, I can do that, which is really cool. So basically, I do have other crystals that I use. What I've got here is a Reiki sign now, but I usually do have a tiger's eye, which is a beautiful big one, like a big cue ball of one, and I've got a real big, beautiful, big, probably about as big as the mic. What was it? It's the pink crystal, so it's the love chakra crystal. Oh, onyx crystal. Oh, nice. That's a beautiful crystal. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very, very nice. There's so many good crystals out there, hey, and they've all got different types of properties and stuff like that, which is really nice. But if you ever want anything for protection, a stone that you can buy yourself, you can buy them just from a crystal shop or something, or a mystical store. Buy yourself some black jet. That will work. And believe it or not, it's going to sound like Minecraft. Obsidian is really good too. And another one, Tiger's Eye, is really good too. Very good. There's a few different ones, but the most powerful one for protection from spirits and spiritual attachment would definitely be jet. Definitely jet. Jet and a clear crystal quartz together, because the clear crystal quartz will actually amplify the vibration of jet. I really, yeah, the clear crystal quartz is sick. It's cool. A lot of it comes from all over the world. Hey, I've got a woman that has a business, and all she does is sells crystals direct from the sellers from all over the world. And she gets shipments in, and she sells it in a garage. She does a whole garage up like a shop, and you go in there and she's got everything. It's awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah. See what you can find. Ask for jet. Jet's very powerful. They will say obsidian too. Obsidian's just as good. Clear crystal quartz is very good in many properties, for chakras, for cleaning auras, for Reiki healing, many other properties. And also, you know the tumbles, the little polished ones? What you do is you get a little bag and you put one on the front, out near the front of your door. You put one out near the back of your door. Okay, and so what it does, so when people come in with negative energy in any way, even you had a bad day or whatever, it takes the negative energy, soaks it in, and breathes out or oozes out good energy. So it basically sucks in bad energy. And after a while, the crystal will get a little bit too full of dark energy, and it needs to be cleansed. And a way that you can do that at home is actually put the crystal in some water in a bowl, and you put sea salt in it, just a little bit of sea salt. And then when it's a full moon, it's best to do it on a full moon, is you leave the crystal in the bowl in the full moon for a little while. What it will do is the crystal will cleanse the water, which in return, the salt and the water that's cleansed will clear the crystal of any negative energy. In return, the light of the moon will recharge the stone. Okay, that's how it works. You can do that in the sun too, but only for a very short period, because the sun is quite powerful. It can also be overpowering, so it can work both ways. Now sometimes, if the crystal is too overwhelmed with dark energy and it can't be cleansed properly, the person that owns the stone must give it back to Mother Earth, because Mother Earth has created it, and Mother Earth is the only one that can actually cleanse it. And that's true. And it can take days, months, hours, a century. But when it's fixed and it's ready, and Mother Earth's ready to give it back, the next person that's meant to have that crystal will have that crystal, and it'll be absolutely 100% again. So there you go. There's a bit of food for thought for you. Basically, you bury it in the dirt. That's giving it back to Mother Earth. I reckon what I might actually do is actually go and get the glove with the nails. So I'll be back in one tickaroo. Hey guys, I'm back. How's this sound? Yeah, it's a glove with nails on it. It's a genius thing, I'm telling you. It's awesome. How's that sound? Thank you. What I might do is I might do a Reiki session very shortly, and we'll try and give you guys some positive energy. That'd be cool. A backyard is fine. Yep. It doesn't matter as long as you return it to where it belongs, to Mother Earth. So, if you'll know when the crystal is healed. If it's healed, when you uncover it, and if it doesn't feel dark and it feels light, it's healed. Mother Earth has done its job. Oops. So, you could bury it anywhere as long as it's back to Mother Earth. In any dirt. As long as it's grounded to the ground. Keep getting feedback a bit. Feedback, man. So, to get a few more viewers, what I want to do is I'll do a Reiki session, and that way you guys can take the bad, dark energy away from you and put some more positive energy into you. And you will certainly feel a lot better, especially tomorrow you'll feel a lot better. Especially concentration or something like that. Maybe you just need a bit more extra oomph in your step. Maybe you're sick. Maybe you need some healing. So we can definitely help you out there. Okay, Zaya. The question to that, it would not matter if it's in a forest or a backyard, as long as it's buried. As long as it's a place where you know where it is. It could be in your garden, as long as it's back to Mother Earth. Okay. Well, it depends on you. I mean, dark energy resides in everything. Arguments, stress, anxiety, all that. It accumulates. That's the energy we don't want. You know what I mean? Energy we do want is energy where we're whole, complete, feel wonderful, feel loved. That's good energy. And when you have that good energy and you put that good energy out in the world, you get good energy in return. That's what it's about. It's about feeling good again. It's about feeling good. So if you've ever got anxiety, feel worried, upset, have a loss, the dark energy is behind all that. The dark energy is what makes you feel bad. The good energy gives you hope, gives you passion, gives you love, makes your mind, body and spirit one again. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, so what else can we talk about? How about another cool story, funny story, huh? Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. So, the problem is, when you're younger, deep, mysterious, silly shit. You always do it, man. Everyone does it. It's just as it is. And one time, me, Leon, Chad again, when we were younger, we'll decide to go to this place on a Saturday, early morning, ride our bikes, and we'd go to this place called Magic Mountain, and it was like 30 minutes away. Anyway, we took our pocket money and stuff like that, started heading down there, and anyway, we get down there, and they've got water slides, stuff like that too, so we always took our bathers and stuff, and took our bathers and that, and no worries, all good and that. And this old guy, he had 2 young children with him, which were his nieces, and this is no joke. He wanted to get them onto the big merry-go-round. It had this big inside merry-go-round, this huge old thing. It's real cool though. And I don't know, he must have lost his money or something. So me and my mates put our money together and gave it to him so he can give the kids a ride on it. We still had money ourselves, but we just thought, why not? Kids were young, and the old guy was so grateful, mate. He was so grateful. He really was. And then, funny thing, another time when we went riding down there, we seen that old guy again. You know how I was saying about putting positive energy out, you get positive energy back? He ended up buying us lunch with the 2 kids that he had, mate. He bought us lunch, he shouted us a couple of rides. So I do believe if you do send things out, good things out, you get things good back. It's not saying that you'll never get dark energy, but you'll get it. You're just going to know how to deal with it. Yeah, one stream I'll definitely bring some of my crystals that I've got. I've got a big collection, but I've got some real big cue ball ones. They're so cool. It is who. It's, one good thing deserves another, it sort of pays itself off. And we didn't even think of that. We just thought, well, the old guy must have lost his wallet, being old and senile, but we just thought, why not? Mic scratching. Try this. I don't know how this good it's going to do. No, because Zaya, if you put out positive energy, you'll get good in return. That's how things are meant to be. If you put out good, and if you only want good in return, that's exactly what you want, because you're getting that energy back, the right energy. But if you're going to put bad out and receive bad luck, anxiety, all these things come your way. And it's kind of like, when you think about it, Zaya, it's kind of like, well, if you're going to be nasty to someone that you come and meet, whatever, they're going to be nasty to you, and then you're going to walk away going, oh, what an asshole. And then you take that aboard and you think about it later, and you still think bad. You still think, fuck, what a shit day, or how they looked at you, or whatever. And then you just think to yourself, fuck, man, I don't really need this shit. And that's why, if you put good positive energy out there, you'll get that good positive energy back. Absolutely not. Because, well, being good and being positive is not greedy at all. Greedy is something completely different. So if you're being greedy, you would be keeping all the money to yourself. You would be keeping all the good stuff to yourself. That's greed. But But when you're actually giving people good energy and you're getting it in return, you're not only making yourself a good energy, but you're giving the next person good energy too, and they're giving it back to you and to the next person. So, like they say, sharing is caring. So I don't consider it as greed. This thing is so bloody hard, because it's like, oh, here we go. I got it, guys. I got it. Okay. So, let's do some hand sounds. So how did everyone's day go? I love doing some hand sounds that sounds good. What happened there? What's my favorite trigger? Oh dude, my favorite trigger would have to be tapping on glass. Shit, that's good. I do. I almost wet my pants. It's so good. I'm just like, oh. Like, I followed this guy on YouTube. He's called, I think it's called like After Shift or something. He's freaking good, man. He's a weird looking dude, but man, he's so good at doing tapping. So good. Who's Search? My day was great. I chilled with friends. Went good. Oh, awesome, man. Hey, good day starts with good friends and good company. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cannot beat good company, man. That's freaking awesome. You can't beat that. You know what, guys? We're up to 50 followers. 50 followers. Yay! Yay! We win, man. We win over the ear lickers. With their boobs hanging out. No, look. We don't need that. Right? What we need is some real ASMR, man. Real ASMR. So, you guys to support me. That is so awesome, man. Thank you. That is so awesome. Okay. Congrats, man. Yeah, thanks, who? Awesome, man. Like, yeah, man. I win. Win. Instead of seeing some shit going for 100 billion views. Come on, man. No one's there for your ear licking. It's true, right? The amount of guys that are on there, young guys that are on there, it's like, dude, this woman's playing with your heartstrings, man. If you want a good opportunity of what dark energy looks like, check that out. That's dark energy. Because all she wants to do is do the whole greed thing and take your money, man. Yeah, bro, I'm taking your money. Who cares if your dad's got a credit card? I've got my leg out, man. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You know what, who? I'll actually subscribe to you, bro. Definitely, for sure. Have a good amount, man. It's awesome. Like I said, I'm very, very lucky. To begin with, it was so difficult because I've got to compete with all the women doing ASMR with the ear licking and stuff. And it's just like, poor people are getting like embargoed with this ear licking, showing some leg and some boob. It's like, yeah. people like Who and AK Zaya, you know, these guys deserve getting, you know, the amount of people and followers that you deserve when you're streaming. So, not these ear lickers, man. They don't deserve it, man. I mean, look, they're just uneducated young women. They're using their bodies, and their parents didn't teach them that very well. They're not as educated. And I mean, neither am I, but I'm not going to sit here with my leg hanging out. My hairy old leg. I think these guys would be like, this dude's a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. I do exactly the same. And it's because they do good sounds. They do the original ASMR. They do the sounds we like. They give more, and they care about the people that actually follow them. They're not all about the money, you know? That's what it's all about. It's like, it's about you. It's about me feels good helping you relax. You know, that's freaking cool, man. And have a really good chat. Like, how sick is this? Sometimes, guys, I have better conversations with you guys than I do with clients at work. That's true, or work colleagues. And I'm telling you, you guys are awesome. I love talking to you guys. And I think Amazing's asleep. He's usually on here all the time. He's asleep, I bet you. It's probably like 3 a.m. He's like, Amazing, what are you doing? He's asleep. He was gaming today on his channel. Yeah, no, I don't mind. I don't mind sharing. Who? I'm a qualified carpenter, so I specialise in roofing, houses, stuff like that. I was on a 4-story house today, doing this house, a big house, and one of my work colleagues are like, "Can you chuck us up the drill?" I'm like, yeah, I'm going to climb down 4 stories and give you the drill, dude. You go and get your own fucking drill. Hey, man, I'm battling the flu and I'm up on top of this roof. You're down there. You could get stuffed, man. Nah, bro. No. You can just get knackered. Yeah, I did that there. That was my main career. And then I did Reiki Healing professionally as a practitioner with a few other colleagues that I had. I did that for about 4 years or so. Yeah, which was really interesting. It was really good. You meet some nice people, and which is great. But it was just, I don't know. I just wanted to go off and do different things. I think sometimes it doesn't really fulfill that void. The void was to do stuff that I like to do. Instead of just healing people for money, I could do it for free and have a good chat with you guys. Like, wow, awesome. And like I said, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for just to have a good chat and make people happy. That makes me happy. So I might actually do, I'm going to do some writing. Professionally, yeah. For money. Yeah, I stopped doing it because, I don't know, there's a few things I think, you know, I think, look, if you can heal someone that needs healing, and even if they don't believe it, you know, it's not going to cost them $200-300, which it would in a 60-minute Reiki session. Which I can do a shorter version, an easier version, that is, you can do a distance healing for a couple of minutes, and it's just as good and wouldn't cost nothing. So basically what they do is you get the client and you get them nice and warm to lay down on a nice bed or a nice flat surface, and basically they close their eyes, and a Reiki practitioner goes along and does a thing called a scan. And you scanned from the head, the crown chakra, all the way down, and you scan to feel any dark vibrations or any dark or different feeling. You just use your intuition to guide you as well, and the healing hands, your Reiki with your Reiki masters, because you ask for a prayer before you do it. And then what you do is basically pull the dark energy out of them. You heal their chakras, and then basically give them good energy. You put the light of Reiki in for them to start the healing process, and they know within a day or so they notice, start feeling better, and spiritually and physically start feeling better. So 60 minutes of doing that. I didn't do crystal healing on them. I learned crystal healing as a separate thing that I did under Reiki. But I use it for doing home clearings and stuff like that, and clearing people's auras and stuff like that as well. So does that sound nice? Does that sound good? So yeah, it's good. It's good to have I think it's good to have like a power like that over feeling in a place, to sort of take that negative energy away, that uncomfortable feeling away, and bring balance back into it again, which is awesome. I think what we'll do a Reiki session very shortly, eh? What do you think of that? You may do, but it's just that because you've never heard about it until now, that's all. Reiki healing's been used for centuries as a natural healing. And yeah, I mean, unless you know about it, or, whatnot, but some sports practitioners would actually say, look, if you have surgery, or you can do physio, but you can also do natural healing as well. So it's a profession. It is good. Very relaxing. And that's basically where it all surrounds around relaxation and using your mind to trigger your body to start the healing process with the light of Reiki. Wow, 10 miles. Fuck, man, that's a distance. Yeah. So the best thing to do is have a distance or an absent healing, which is they can use a type of symbol that they can use to get Reiki to you as distance healing, and that's what I do on here. So, a symbol. So, in Reiki, when a young practitioner goes to learn the Reiki symbols, The symbols are like what's on my necklace here. This is a symbol of power. So you can use this symbol this way or this way to draw the power, to weaken the power. You can also use a symbol, a special symbol that we learn that can be healing in distance. Another one that can be used for healing, past and present healing. There's all different ones, depending on the situation and what needs to be healed. That's how it works. These symbols help us guide the light through us, and basically these symbols help conceal it on the person so the power stays on the person. So to give you an insight, just so you have an idea what I'm talking about. Excuse me, I'm just having a look. Yeah, okay, yes. Okay, so for instance, when a Reiki master goes to heal you, he uses a symbol called Cho-Cha-Rei, which is the power symbol. He can use one for a distance symbol called Si-Hi-Rai, and then Daikamo, which is the master symbol. This symbol is usually a good symbol when a master gives a student an attunement. So that's when we're learning it. So what kind of prayers do you give when you go do Reiki? Well, there's a few different types of prayers that you can use. There's one here that I've written down myself. And this one is basically just a Reiki's prayer blessing. So you can say to someone, Divine Light, bless people around me, and make us rich in light, loved by your light. Bless us to become rich in our thoughts, intentions in the material world. Shower your blessings upon me as raindrops and guide me to become a source of healing and happiness. Okay, so whenever you guys want a Reiki session for a couple of minutes, yeah, sure. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. So it's a brilliant thing to get into, especially if you like to meditate and stuff like that. It's brilliant. It's just all about basically accepting who you are. It's basically not being attached to material things and finding your heart again. Love yourself, love the people around you, put your heart on your sleeve. That's what it's about. It's about you being a better person, you being that person you've always wanted to be. And when you do things like that, you can achieve good things too. It's amazing. The mind is an amazing thing too. RC21 Gillian, you're a legend. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for the follow, buddy. You're probably best to just Google search it. You'll a lot of information on Reiki out there. It's very, very versatile. They're all very, very good. You know, it just depends on what you're looking at in Reiki. There's all kinds of ways you can go off and learn different ways. Yeah, the sources all over the internet, they're all good. RC21 Jillian, you're a legend. And if your name's got RC in it, you obviously own an RC car. I dig ya. I'm a big RC person myself. Love RC cars too. Absolutely. Like I said, I do this all for these guys, man. It's all good. I ain't gonna be licking mics here, man. No licking mics. No. You ain't licking mics, man. Okay, so RC21 Jillian, do you have a star sign that you are? I can read out your star sign. Cool. What? I got disconnected from chat. You bastard. How dare you disconnect me from chat? I'm the freaking person doing the stream, man. And you disconnected me from chat. How's that freaking possible? How dare Twitch do that? Hey? Yeah, if that's not dark energy, what the fuck isn't? See? On a bad outcome, I put a positive note on it. See? It works. See? Reflection, deflection works. Raw ASMR. Yeah, no shit, Huawei. It's just like, fuck, man. I know the pain. Hi, Jillian. Yeah, man. You're Virgo. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. For sure. Okay. Virgo. Virgo. Here we go. Okay, so we go to the sign stream. Whoa. Okay, so June the 17th. You are responsive and accommodating, willing to compromise where agreements are concerned, and these made quickly in a good-natured way. Women are drawn to you, and it's easy to meet new people and make new friends. Health issues pose no problems, and your thoughtfulness and self-control mean you feel physically astonished. There we go. How sick is that? That was awesome. Virgo, cool, man. Well, RC21 Julian, thank you for having me aboard, bro. That's awesome. And you know what? Like, these guys are helping me totally get into Twitch now and having such a great time meeting new people that are absolutely brilliant. You know, these guys are brilliant, man. Be reading the chat the next second it disappears. Yeah, it's usually right, eh? It happens. And then you look at it and go, what the fuck? And it just disappeared, man. You're like, what the fuck happened, bro? That's Twitch. But, you know, I say that about Twitch. Twitch is pretty good compared to YouTube. Fucking hell, mate. Now, that's where you get your panties in a twist on YouTube. There's nothing stopping you for uploading a movie, right? In the next minute, 2 days it's gone. Fuck did it go? And like, it's nowhere to be seen. And like, they've just deleted it, giving you no warning. Random. And then like, you request what happened to the video, And they're like, oh yeah, sorry about that. We're trying to fix problems on our side. It's like, okay. And then it does reappear. And then a couple months later, we'll do the same. What's the fucking point? Yeah, absolutely who. It definitely is more organised. That's one thing I think. It's definitely organised. Fuck yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it does. Absolutely. Reiki's awesome. Reiki's awesome. It is relaxing. And it clears the body, mind, spirit. It's awesome. You know, you can have somebody reading your tarot cards, telling you what could happen in the future, might not happen. But this Reiki basically clears all the negative energy out of your body. It makes you feel good again. You know? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely. But I think there's a little bit of glitches here and there, especially as someone that's putting up videos and stuff, and it's like, I hear it all the time, man, people losing shit. So it wasn't just me, it's other people too. But look, it's not a big chance it can happen, but it does happen. And it happens to some pretty big streamers as well, so. But yeah, YouTube is great for just going on watching shit on there. And TikTok, isn't that funny? TikTok's so cool too. I've spent fucking hours watching TikTok, just random shit on TikTok, and just like, fuck, that was 2 hours, man. It's 2 hours gone, just like that. Yeah. So I reckon what I'm going to do, because I have to head off in a minute, so I reckon I might do a Reiki session. What do you guys think? You think that's cool? We fall asleep halfway through. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's good to actually sleep. It's great. Okay, so why don't we do a Reiki session before we leave tonight? And I think, whoa, this should be a good idea. So what I need everyone in chat and who's watching to do, I need you all to close your eyes. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time. Close your eyes. And I want you to picture yourself in a centered, or just picture yourself center in that closed little space that you got. Just picture the center. And in that place, you are nice and safe. It's your place. So what we could do is we want to be calm. We want to draw all the negative energy out. And we want to get this negative energy and we want to pull it out. We want to pull it out of our way. We want to take it out and toss it away. Because we don't need this energy anymore. It's bad energy, and all it does is makes us feel sad, anxiety, pain, suffering. And we don't need that. What we need is good harmonic rays of Reiki, starting from the top of your head, your crown chakra. I'm putting Reiki rays of light, goodness in your chakra, in your crown chakra, to your throat chakra, to your third eye chakra, to your throat chakra, and then down to your navel chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your navel chakra, and then down to your root chakra. and all your chakras are completely clear of dark energy, so you can love, feel safe in the harmonic light of Reiki. May the light fill your heart with love and joy. No worries, no anxiety, just pure good. May the love of Reiki flow through your heart. And may all your dreams and wishes come true. So, take care, look after yourself. Remember, you're always loved by your family and the people that love you so much. So, that was a Reiki session. So, Reiki is very positive affiliations, taking out all that dark energy and bringing yourself back to the alignment again, in balance. So, I hope you enjoyed this stream tonight. I surely enjoyed this stream tonight with these guys, and I really, really enjoy talking to you guys. It's really, really cool. And I wish that you guys just keep coming back and keep giving us positive energies, and I'll give positive energies back, no worries. But some of the stories that we all did and all heard was absolutely awesome. So what I'm going to do is, if you stay with me, we can raid another ASMRist, which would be absolutely cool. If you could stay around for that, it'd be cool. But I have been having a little bit of problems with it. I have no idea why it doesn't transfer properly, but I'm doing it right. So, okay, let's give it a second. I might just stop the music for a second, guys. So we're in the stream manager. So just remember that, and I say this all the time, that there's only one you, and this place, Earth, wouldn't be the same without you. No matter how many billions of people or trillions of people on this planet, there's only one you, and that's why you're important. So, wait for this to load up. Oh my god, this is, what the frick? Fricky. The fricky. It's not fricky, unless it's fricky. Alright, let's just go raid someone's channel, huh? Here we go, we're going now. So, remember, positive energy. If you give that out, you'll get positive energy in return. It's a no-brainer, and you'll feel so much better. Channels you follow. Okay. Razor Reed's awesome. She's, oh my god, she's such a good ASMRist. So make sure you give her the same love you gave me, because she's absolutely, oh hang on, something happened there, it's a bit weird. But Brady and Yang, we'll start raiding her. Brady and Yang, we're gonna raid you, man. Yeah, definitely got to give her the same love. Absolutely. No idea what's going on here. Rate it, man. Okay. 6 seconds. We're going in for 6 seconds. Cool. But yeah, definitely come back next time, guys. Yeah, definitely got some more Reiki for you guys. And yeah, so much cool stuff to do. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Love you guys. Thanks for the follows.